Alright, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to some Silent Hill F. Alright, so we have officially no longer speculated revealed, but revealed that Hinako is actually the monster. And now we're going back to her house? The scene of the crime, so to speak. Oh, the doll. You won't be able to see your father or mother anymore. Yeah, we're dead. Oh, you motherfucker. You fuck with the wrong... What? Fucking game. This fucking game. Fuck you all. Fuck you all to hell! Dude, how does he get? There's bosses that can't even tank through this move. You fuck! Die! And you! Shine. Time to go home. Time to go home now, guys. Everything's fine. Holy first aid kits, though. Holy shit. That is crazy that the world. Okay, yeah, interesting. An interesting take. Let's just run by this. No, thank you. Outside of my sanity resources, I'm doing pretty good. Here we go. Oh, this is like a forced fight, I see. So I can run past all the other ones. Okay, I genuinely need less first aid kits. I need like divine waters or whatever. I think I'm good. Yeah, I need these. Got enough heals. Alright, what does our inner self have to say? You won't be able to stay as you won't be able to stay as you are now. Yeah, is it still too late? Or is it already too late? I can't believe it didn't work, and I messed that up. Oh, please. Oh, you fucking... Can I just recover, please? Oh, I'm stuck in this little bubble area. We filled the fucking wrong button! Oh, great. Oh, fucking great. You piece of ass game! I hate you! Get off! I'm dead. It's over. I didn't even hit the person that activated off. That's the cool. You fucking thing! Die, you piece of shit! God, I hate those. It's just, I mean, honestly, when there's just more than one enemy, it's always frustrating. That was not my original plan, but I'll take it all the same. Another. Why is there something else? Why is there more? This is madness. If you hit me one more time. Fuck it, we're doing it anyways. Get the fuck down. Oh. Alright, save the rest. Yeah, it's a fucking struggle. For many reasons, I'm sure, because she's a fucking horrific monster that trying to go back home now is such a gargantuan task. But goddamn. No wonder I had so many first aid kits and shit. I'm gonna use one of these. That way I can justify getting rid of one bandage. Holy shit. Well, I mean, because we're dead. That's the fucked up part. Like, that's, I think that's why it's, like, fucked up, is because it's like you're at peace, maybe, because you're dead, but, and you're seeing your parents again, but the monster Himiko is out there, so that's why it's like, well, there's beauty in this. Like, great scene, where with the sun and everything, but we are technically in the underworld. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, she's the monster version too. Oh no.
綺麗だよ。ほら、お父さん。
ここはもうお前の家ではない。一人で帰ってきても敷居をまたげると思うな。
So wait, are we gonna reverse go through all of them? Path of Exaltation. Oh wait, wait, did we just swap? Oh, because we swapped. So when that, I think that was like actually the possession moment. But then wait, what does that mean? I thought they were both. That was all Hinako, and I think I still assumed that because but now we're in whatever the fucking nightmare realm is as normal Hinakos because we actually have our normal weapons. So once the head crush thing happened and we turned to dust, that was like an official swap, and I guess maybe in her mind, at the very least. Was that just like the swap for possession, or is she just like this is where I'm like I still just don't know where this, if at all, relates to the world of the living. Or maybe this is just Hinako passing over to the world of the dead for the actual first time. Okay. Alright, as much fun as that is,
まるで私の心みたい。
that's because you are. I was gonna say, as much as fun as it is to walk, it will take way too long to walk through. We'll run. But damn, it is a nice bit of scenery. I mean, in a normal circumstance, it'd be pretty nice, other than obviously the blue flame. I mean, the blue flames would be pretty cool, but obviously very unnatural. Oh, but now everything's so calm. Why are all the I guess because the demons are out, are no longer in her head. They're out in the world. I'm gonna say there's nothing like fucking with her. In fact, even the noise for the first time in a while for the game is like calm. There's like normal ass sounds. It's just quiet wind.
あんたなら全てを壊すの手伝ってくれるよね。
I feel like this is pretty probably symbolic of like this doll's supposed to be Hinako, I assume, and then the fox looming over the whole time. Wait, there's about to be a fight. Another crowbar. Oops. Even when it was like full on nightmare mode before, it was never this calm. Even outside the blue lights, there'd be something terrible or ominous. Oh, that's
倒
cool
さない
though.
つもりか。上等だ。
Shut up. Oh wow, so wait, does a counter do more than a focus attack? Ooh, a toolkit. Dude, they're giving me so much stuff. Something way more serious has to be going down. This is where we fought Sakuko, right? It's so like eerily eerily creepy. Without like most of the
また
enemies.
邪魔するか。気が済むまで血の海に沈めてやる。
Who are you talking to? Oh, I see. There's one of these fuckers. Alright, it's the one that can't.
邪魔するな。どけ。
What was that not a focus? It was. What? I pressed the thing! Oh, good, die. Shit, I had no stamina. There's nothing I could do. Ow. Die, please. Oh god, he went far. Whew. You tried. I'll give you that. Oh shit. Smack! No! Just busy looking at my stamina. Alright, what's this? Toolkit. Oh, that would have been nice to have discovered in the middle of that. Ooh. A sledgehammer though. Jesus Christ. I have too many items. Ah, fuck it. That's not even worth it. Compared to whatever all the other items I have are. Yeah, outside of these combat arenas, it's like disturbingly quiet. Alright, they got the heat ball thing.
今度こそもう後戻りはできない。
Sounds very final boss like. The corridors. Shit. Hold on. Okay. I basically, well, I grabbed some water, but I also just Did a bunch of inventory management. I basically used a bandage, discarded one, and then hoovered up everything except for the rice crackers because we don't have the space for it. Oh, do you know what? I didn't. Or did I? No, I didn't because I don't have any of these equipped. Okay, this feels very final boss. Oh, we have none of those. I did take a peek at the trophies, not to like look at the hidden ones, but just to look at percentages and hidden trophies, just of like how many hidden trophies there were left. And this could be the final thing, so that's why I'm like, maybe we're there. And those the other things could just be other endings. Alright, here we are. Back on the bridge. So I'm assuming, wait, oh! Yup. But his head, I mean, I guess we didn't bash her head in with a club, we crushed it as a monster woman. I mean, I guess that is her, is she in her owl state? Yep, that makes sense. It's just you. Yeah, we gotta be fighting him. He's the last one. Seemingly unrelated to Shu, but hinted at heavily. Fuck your red capsules. What does this mean? A kitchen knife. Oh, I'd love to take it. If we could fight here. It's like and then she stabbed the fox in the eye after all. Fuck you, fox. None of your shit. Wait, why did I have the other save? Wait, what is up? Oh! Worth. It's worth. It's better than that. I have so many other heals. Oh my god. We're good on those. And we also have enough of those. I think 3 bandages is probably better than the first aid kit on average. So the fox may have been overlooming Hinako the whole time, but maybe now we'll be set free. What is that? Set free from what? Into what? Who the fuck knows? Nah, Hinako, we've upgraded. We don't got the pipe anymore. It's crowbar now. Crowbar, hammer, and knife. There's a suspicious candle. Alright, you've perverted my subconscious enough, Fox, man. It's time to fucking die. It's time to get fucked up. The real Hinako's here. Yeah, that's right. Open the door. I'm here. I'm here to mess you up. I knew this looks like it's gotta be a boss room. Look at how big this room is. Oh wait, what? Her sister?
まさかまだ生き残っていようとは。
That's right, I'm back.
お姉ちゃんは所詮は
And I
向
brought
こう
my
側の人間
toys.
私の気持ちなんてわからない。
落ち着いて。あなたがどうしてここにいるか わかる？
わからない。ここはどこ？怖いや。辛い。気持ち悪い。帰りたい。
それは何の？あなたいつから飲んでるの？そんなに飲んで大丈夫なの？
Holy shit.
全然大丈夫だよ。
She's going, man.
これを飲むと落ち着くから。
もうやめなさい。それを飲むのをやめて。
God, thank God I took a lot of my inventory. I mean, Shu did hint at this in one of his notes. That's why he switched her to Peony and Kutsu. Or whatever. Fuck your shit.
これが全ての根源。
It's like they really like to do the shots of her just going ham with a fucking pipe. No, no, don't tell me that. Oh my God, she's just like a Mr. Magoo of horrors.
お前は私の全
Is
てを
she
奪った。
that released the mist as well? Possibly?
ザクコもリンコもシュウも奪い、お父さんもお母さんも。私を返せ。奪った全てを返せ。
Alright, here we go. I need to do this. Oh, okay, I see.
絶対に認めない。この子を渡したりなんか
Wait, what the fuck?
しない。
Wait, what the fuck? Wait, was I meant to die? That just, oh God. Shit. Okay, well, now I'm probably dead for real. Wait, what the?
私は消えない。消されたりしない。お前が
What the heck have I unlocked? I mean, I've fucked up. I'm sure there's like a thing for doing this without going into 99 kills mode. But I mismanaged all my resources and now I'm here. Oh, I only get the pipe? Oh, no, okay, hold on. Hell no. Wait, no. Surely. Where does this put me? Perfect. We're just gonna fucking start with a knife. If I have the potential of dying too quick and losing all my items, we're just gonna... We're playing the game. Oh. Heal, heal, heal. No! Alright, please don't. I mean, I get one.
絶対に認めない。この子を渡したりなんかしない。
Yeah, that's right.
立て。私を殺すんじゃなかったのか。
Fuck you. Fuck you. Stab, 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 stab. Fix.
まだだ。
T.
私かお前。どっちかが消えるまで。
What are you doing? That killed me? Nah, I'm getting up.
私は
Maybe that was meant to kill me.
消えな
I
い。
just don't know why I couldn't lock on. So I should have just kept smacking. We're in steel pipe mode now.
お前が消えるまで。
Alright, I find this one more acceptable. Get off! No! Oh my god, dude. Oh, okay, okay. It's probably best of, okay, so it's best of 3. It's best of 3. I see. I see your game. Shit. Oh my god. I hate the timing. The timing sucks. I'm dead. No. No, 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 no. What a horrible start. This fucking game. Okay, skip. T. Stamina. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you. Alright, I mean, yeah. This is the plan. Get off. I don't know what you're doing, but I don't fucking like it. casting spells and shit. Fuck you. Oh, yeah.
今度は私が全てを奪う
You messed up. Oh, I lit. Yeah, you fucked up now. Oh, fuck. Use a knife, use a knife. Oh my god! Okay, it's fine, it's fine. We get to get up and use the knife still.
認めない
This was the first one.
この子を渡したりなんかしない
Just keep smacking them. Oh. Die. No, get out. How are you not dead? No way! You're a little twirly dude? You piece of ass. This better work. Damn it. Oh, I was like just barely off on that.
私は
Dude, how do I get through the last phase?
消されたりしないお前が消えるまで
Die, die, die! Maybe you have to get to this part of the game? Like, I feel like this is like a drug-fueled rage. Ooh. Just die already, please! That's gotta be it. Go full Hinako! Smack him! Hit him with the Hinako pipe special.
やだ私がこんなところも
Oh,
こんな奴らも全てぶち壊してやる
oh god, there's still more. You say, I don't. This place is called the Dark Shrine? Holy fuck! What's this? What's this? Oh, capsules, of course. You know, this makes a lot more sense. Why everything is so foggy and hazy and confusing.
これは何の真似だ。おい貴様、正気か。
うるさいどいて
Oh, what is this?
邪魔するなら容赦しない私に私たちに誰も構うんじゃね
Listen, I got basically infinite health. The only thing I lack is stamina. You don't wanna fuck with me. Oh my god. Get off. Get off. We're in Scarface mode right now. We have the infinite pipe. You can hold more than 100? Oh, we're picking all up. We're getting into lore.
ひなこは私が放つ。ひなこ。なぜだ。どうして。お前の心を分かってやれたと思っていたのに。
More. Oh shit! Shit, I missed that line. Too busy being stabbed. I think that might have been like the origin of the traitor line. Like the real actual one. Wait, is there anything that's crazy about this version of her room? I'm kind of getting caught up in the moment of the speed and the music and the moment of all, but I should kind of be looking at their house. The wrong time to fuck with me! What happened here? Oh, it was the reverse. Like, you did this, you did this. So yeah, basically everything that those notes that they thought, like that she was reading to us as like, oh yeah, they did this, it was the complete opposite.
本当にごめん。俺が間違ってた。俺はただ。でもこんなに聞くなんて。
やめろ。友達の声で話しかけるな。
What world are we in at this point? I mean, we're escaping the Dark Shrine and stuff, right? There's like reality's fading or on like a drug-fueled drive here, allegedly. What the? Okay, so we're not out of the house and we're not out of the shrine. Save. Ah, so who knows if that's the shrine messing with it, but... Because the shrine is trying to stop us, so it could be the shrine messing with it.
もう少しの
Oh my god, I just realized these are all the
辛
pills.
抱だ。
Almost there. Come on. Is that like the police? Do police even exist in this time frame? This is just like horror sirens. Echoey. Hello. Ain't no way you're waiting for me.
邪魔をするな。私たちの邪魔をするな。
No. Oh, it ends. I mean, you maybe have to get like the other ending to know the true lore. Ooh. The translation, hold on.
米川により県警本部県道8号線にて当該事案の被疑者と思わしき女性に襲われた男性2名のうち1名は現在心肺停止の状態。
羽村町1より県警本部。一部被害者に使用された包丁ですが敷地内からは発見できず、被疑者は現在もこれを所持している可能性が高いと思われます。どうぞ。
県警本部から各局、女性被疑者は20代、花嫁装束、身長は 160cm 少々、常吉神宮より逃走中、凶器を所持している可能性が極めて高い。各局はくれぐれも慎重に対応されたし。
羽村町1から県警本部。被疑者は赤と白のカプセル状の薬のようなものを犯行時に断続的に服用していたとのことです。
県警本部より神楽町1、それは式場内で発見された正体不明のカプセル薬と同一のものか。どうぞ。
Yeah, oh, I fucking knew it.
被疑者が服用する際に口からこぼしたカプセル薬を敷地内から
The wedding venue, I assume meaning her sister's wedding venue. Holy shit. That was crazy. So wait, they left it like super... Oh wait, what's this? Okay, I thought the lyrics were gonna go into something else. Okay, it was just that opening line to say like she's fucking good out and about and ready to murder. Okay, so oh god. Well, why was the monster still? I guess that just means the monster won, huh? It was like if you get to the end, maybe. Now this was something I was just thinking about at the end too. As I was running through the hallway, I was like, I wonder if you get different endings based on like how many capsules you use or whatever, or if you can even beat the boss before you get to capsule stage. I don't freaking know. Because it ate a whole knife and like half a sledgehammer, a knife and a half even. So I'm not sure if you're supposed to live that. It is on hard, so maybe I just needed to. I just wasn't like DPS good enough. Like hard difficulty. So that could have been the issue. But I mean, again, Silent Hill seems like it's one of those games where the character's never a good person. I can't imagine there's a situation where it's like, oh, and then there was the happy ending where she murdered her sister, but then didn't murder anybody else, and everyone was good and fine. I don't know if I got all the extra lore too, because I feel like I kind of do want to know a little bit more on if her friends were like actually a thing. I mean, I just assume she killed everybody. My current assumption is she just murdered everybody. Her parents, her friends, her sister. Which is interesting that you read the note from Shu about like trying to I mean, he hints at the whole pill thing. But if she kept coming to Shu, she would keep coming to Shu for the medication. Where is she even getting it? At that point. And there's that whole other side story about the like weeping exiled person that I feel like did not get resolved. I feel like there's still a bunch of threads that probably tied together that I just didn't find enough of the things. Because there's the whole thing with the tree and the sword. That whole exiled person. I assume the physician stuff is all leading towards some type of thing leading towards something within her family, but then there was less stuff about her sister than I thought. So I'm kind of just like, well, for sister. Oh. Okay, you now can create save data from the completed game by beginning in-game plus. From the completed game, you can experience just changes the story that have a chance to fill specific conditions, unlock new endings. Be able to play the game on hard setting, lost in the fog. Things carried over: faith, stat, non-puzzle documents, and journal information. A memory and certain key items. Certain key items? Well, wait, so you could do like a speedrun run? Or what's the title screen look like? Okay, let's see, just at the first slot. But yeah, her sister, I don't know if, because we'll why was her sister involved with you at all? If you killed her. Like, why is she all happy about, oh, because she probably wants vengeance, right? She wants vengeance for Hinako murdering her. So she's probably trying to drag her down with her. That's the whole thing, right? Drown in a bottomless pit of self-doubt. That is complete the story for the first time. Okay. Aha! Yeah, see, so there is stuff. Oh, I'm glad it tells you what the ending conditions are. That's nice. Yeah, I knew something was gonna be... Is that like don't take the red capsules for like the entire game or just the ending? I wonder. But I mean, I thought I would just kind of go in on the... I figured once I take one on the off the floor, I'm like, yeah, we're yeah, the purified sacred sword. See, there's probably like maybe there is a good ending actually. Maybe you can separate the demon, at least maybe it's not like a good ending in the sense of like maybe Hinako has to make like a sacrifice. I don't even know what the Agura no Hote Sama is. Maybe that has something to do with the root. Intake the red capsules, obtain the unpurified sword. Oh, wow. And then another one is complete 2 different full endings, and then some stuff we still don't even know yet. Listen to all the UFO radio broadcasts. Found all 3 of the Great Space Invasion movie posters in order after listening to the broadcasts. Found the Great Space Invasion movie review after fulfilling the conditions above. Oh wow, okay, so there's, I mean, this, I've heard about this for Silent Hill, is that there's multiple endings and crazy things and all of that nonsense, but yeah, that's neat. I don't know if I'll like record another playthrough again on the channel, so yeah, I did indeed get the worst of all endings, which is interesting. Maybe I can pull up the endings, because while I probably will unlock them myself at some point, I don't think, like I said, there's no reason for me to fully record. So I'll probably, we'll set up a thing and we'll watch all the endings and see what we can learn here. So I will see you all in a quick second. Alright, shout out to this Diet Pixel guy for posting this video. So this is just all the endings they're gonna have. I already saw a little bit of this. It looks like the first one's gonna be, or the next. So we've seen the first one. It looks like they're gonna be in order. So I already saw that they used one of the funny extra costumes. So that aside, we'll let's see what these are. And I see it's already Fox Wedding. So that it checks out with some of the lore I was reading on stuff. But yeah, let's check these. We got, I guess, 40 minutes of endings here. But we'll skip whatever doesn't seem relevant.
これ
Okay,
は
so this is
驚
you
い
get
た。
here.
まだ生き残っていようとは。
私は認めない。こんなの認めない。
心を静めて消え去りなさい。
Perfect, I'm not even blocking this guy's thing.
あなたの存在はもはやヒナコを苦しめるだけ。
The Diet Pixel. My
ひ
bad.
なこ、私、清水ひなこは私。
いいえ、清水ひな子はもう存在しません。帰りなさい。ここはあなたがいてよい場所ではありません。
Did she freeze us now? This one?
このような日に一体どこからこのような
Day
月
of
物
all
が。
days.
ひな子、今払ってあげるから。
So this is assuming you get the purified
少し待ち
sword
な
and
さい。
some other shit. I had a feeling there's a way to get that sword. Oh, look at the fucking doll. Fuck her up. And maybe I shouldn't be saying that because maybe we're just fulfilling her prophecy in a different way. Okay, then she smashes the thing, it looks like, probably. So that it releases the fog. Which would then release, like, Fox Himiko. So I assume this all seems to be... Unless she doesn't fuck this thing up. Oh, okay, yeah.
清水ひな子を取り戻す。
Does this costume make... I guess I didn't pay enough attention. I was gonna say, is there not the symbol on her back? But now I'm just remembering this is like a real... So that's the one that has the mark outside. Wait, she's not the monstrosity version.
チューも奪い、お父さんもお母さんも会えないわけじゃない。子供の頃のようにいつでも会えるわけじゃないだけ。黙れ化け物め、私を返せ、奪った全てを返せ。ごめんね、私。でもあんたの気持ちは全て私が受け止めてあげる。
Look at that.
ひなこ、この薬を飲みなさい。君はあのようなものに疲れてけなげに耐えていたのか。
This is a fun. I mean, yeah,
よくもひなこに。ひなこ、もう大丈夫だ。
Is that you?
どけ！どうしてそいつをかばう！
What the fuck?
お前を誰より守ると誓う俺よりどうして信じられるんだ。
Okay, when have you ever shown that during at all during the game ever?
シュウと一緒に
I mean, in the
昔の
lore,
ままの
yes, but-
姿でずっといたかった。でも私もシュウもいつまでも同じではいられないんだ。
それは分かってる。でもどうしてそいつなんだ。どうしてだ。
シュウはいつまでも今のままでいようと言ってくれる。だけど琴雪さんは
No, that is that
私と
guy.
共に
That's the
未来へ歩もう
OG
と言って
guy.
くれる。どちらも不安だった。
That she saved at the park.
どちらにも希望を感じた。
Her first real friend. Which there was a line at some point towards the end where she was just like, oh, with these friends, she
本
was
当
like,
に
are
この
all
身を
like
二つに引き
fake.
裂くことができたなら、私は今だってその半分をお前の相棒として残していきたい気持ちでいるんだ。シュウ、
終われば。
So it's like a difference between her friends
男
and
として
her, I guess, she
こ
married
のま
her
まには
OG
できない。
friend.
いえ、私に話させてください。シュウ、
俺はダメな男だ。笑って祝福するつもりでいたんだ。でもできなかった。それどころか俺はお前に薬と偽って
Yeah, okay, I wasn't wrong. But in this ending, that's not what
それは。
causes it.
内なる自分と対話できる薬だが、体質によっては非常に危険な薬だ。
どうしてそんなものを私に。
結婚を断って欲しかった。一番思ってるのは誰か気づいて欲しかった。
even in our self-reflection, you were, it was like not even close.
相棒の大切な日を祝福できなくて何が相棒ってんだくそ
Wait, what part of the story for this whole relationship with Shu is real? Was Rinko the jealous one? For real?
頼む幻滅してくれ
Hey, why? I mean, other than being her partner, like actual life partner.
幻滅などするもんか。今度は私に
Well, I mean, okay, actually.
相棒に幻滅させようとするのか。いい加減にしろ。僕も今日を私たちをめちゃくちゃにしてくれたな。
What the hell?
Aibo. そのおかしな宇宙人野郎を私たちでぶっ飛ばそう。
Oh, and then you get a whole ass different boss fight, I assume. Yeah, I see you fight whatever this thing is. Okay, that's sick. Alright, we're not gonna watch that though. Oh wait, maybe. Yeah.
Thank you, Aibo. その言葉で俺は完成したぜ。
シュウ、ありがとう。
琴幸さん、俺の相棒あんたにしばらく預けるぜ。
しばらくのつもりはないのだが、
俺の雛子を不幸にしたら100発殴ってやるからな。
雛子は私のものだ。もはや君のものではない。
いいや、俺の相棒なんだから俺のだ。貸してるだけだ。
人を物扱いするな。
私と君は世界で最も彼女のことを理解し大切にしようと思っている二人だ。良い友人になると思うのだが、
天気雨。
looking at
狐
me.
の
Oh
嫁
my
入
god.
りだ。 そろそろ中に入ろう。肩を冷やす。
はい。
So this is, I assume, back in actual.
やだやだやだやだやだやだやだやだやだやだやだやだやだ怖い怖い怖いやだ怖い怖い怖いやだ怖い怖い怖い怖いお母さんになりたくないお母さんみたいになりたくない
Oh no. Because she did. Oh, I see. Because it's like she lost. That's. I don't know if that's more or less fucked up than the first ending. Because I was like, oh, this is I guess a happier ending in a way. How does this translate into the real world? And then she's just like, I've lost all identity that was me essentially. Because I think that's what her face, and then she's like, because her mom just became like a faceless shell that did everything for her dad. And then she's just like, why are you putting up with this? And then she's like, oh, that's me now. I'm putting up with these men who called me an object. Like, fucking, oh great, what a happy ending. Alright, so what's this next one? The fox wets its tail. Okay.
なんてしぶとい。
So this is with an unpurified
そんな
sword.
にもあなたには未練があるの。
Look at the
私であって何が悪いの？私はまだ
That makes sense here.
いえいつまでも私でいたいのに。
あなたの気持ちもわかる。不安よね。怖いわよね。でもそれは乗り越えられるものなのよ。
乗り越えるかどうかは私が決めること。誰にも勝手に決めさせたくない。
もう遅すぎるの。あまりに遅すぎる。これは。
Yeah, so it all seems to come from like seeing her parents' failed marriage and then like her,
遅い
I
も
guess,
ん。
her various
早い
friends,
も
even
ない。
her friend group, depending on whatever is real, is also like a failed friend group. So I guess she's just like trapped no matter where she goes. I guess that's the crux of her game, right? Okay, she's gonna smack the thing. I assume the doll must be advocating for child Miniko, which must be with her friend. It's advocating always to marry, or get it with the fox guy, which would be to marry her
清水
original.
稲子が決断した。それ
And
が
this is like her and doll, or child version, I guess, saying like, I don't want to get married. Okay. Like, I think when the doll is winning, that's what that means. When the fox is winning, that's the marriage part. Okay. Dude, these endings actually reveal so much. Holy shit. Especially that that guy is the first her childhood friend. Now, I assume I should say we're still watching this out of context.
お前殺したはずなのに今さら私を
And
惑
then
わ
she
せる
sounds
な。
more insane.
もう遅
She
い。
was
遅い
calm
も
and
早
collected
いも
last
な
time.
い。これは決断。
Because last time, so now her independence is winning it.
決断なの。決断は私がした。 私が求めるものは新しい性。お前は消えろ。決断は私がした。お前が消えろ。清水ひな子に戻れ。
They were missing, I'm sure, because like of getting the sword and all that. I'm sure it's extra lore that we don't get. Probably need more context. But we already seen a lot of this in context. Oh my god! Oh yeah, there's the fucking sword. Does look cool. Still getting your ass beat. Okay, wait. I don't know. Okay.
花嫁にはふさわしくないワイだ。
あなたは一体何者なの？
その言葉はそのまま返そう。君こそ何者だ。ひな子に何がついた。どうやってこの聖域に入り込んだ。正体を見せろ。
ひなこ信じてたぜ相棒。お前なら絶対に示せると思ってた。自分の本当の気持ちをな。汚れめ、どこから入り込んだ。
That's the thing. I feel like we only saw like one or two things. I feel like unless he was the one who was the guy. I think he was maybe Kyotomoto or whatever the fuck his name was.
ひなこ、逃げるぞ。
He was the one. Shit, and then he fight Naruto? The cosmos? Damn, that looks crazy.
あなたは何者なの？
They're like, hey man, we saw the early. Sonic early footage, like there's nothing more horrifying than what Tails looked like. They reached the best. Oh, perfect. So he was still a fox spirit.
あなたの求愛を生涯忘れません。
I did. The last one was still called Fox.
そしてありがとう。
ひなこ、こっちだ。早
I
く。
guess this one has the potential for the best ending. Because she essentially fights off the possession. Gets her friends back, it looks like.
お前と宇宙戦争ごっこで遊んだことを思い出した。 だからお前は俺とヒナコの戦友だ。
早く行くといい。私が宇宙人の役になって君を食べてしまうこともできるのだからね。
また会おう、戦友。
I was joking about how ugly it is, but I mean it's supposed to be terrifying. It doesn't stop it.
引き際も大事か。
Okay, now we're at the staircase. She's running away with Shu. I don't know what that symbol on top of the thing means.
大丈夫か？
ありがとう。シュウが助けてくれなかったら私は自分の勇気を保てなかった。
逆だろ。お前が自分の勇気を出したからこそ俺はお前を助けようと思ったんだぜ。
その勇気を持つのに時間をかけすぎて大勢に迷惑をかけた。
そのためにお前が自分の人生を諦めなくちゃならないってのは俺はおかしいと思うぜ。
ありがとう相棒。それにしてもお前ネクタイ似合わないな。
うっせえ、お前だってそれ似合ってね
うっせえ。
Wait, that might actually be the normal ending. And it just sounds like possibly they go back to life as normal until and that starts the fucking thing, right? That the guys were supposed to be So I mean it happens anyway. Okay, now what's this? This is the what's the second to last one? This was the first question mark one, and then I think the other one's a meme ending, so.
ひなこ、あなたひなこなの？
お姉
This one
ちゃ
could
ん、
also be a meme ending.
私たちは誰かのおもちゃにされているの。
どういうこと？
私を嫁がせたい何者かとそれを妨害したい何者かが
Wait, this is the alien.
私を二つに引き裂いて戦わせている。
そんなことって。
とても苦しい戦いだったけれど私は
Hold on, sorry.
それを妨害したい何者かが私を二つに引き裂いて戦わせている。
そんなことって。
とても苦しい戦いだったけれど私はようやくそれに気づけたの。人に望まぬ選択を強いること、それをせかすこと、私たちはそれと戦わなくちゃいけないって気づけたから。ごめんねお姉ちゃん。ごめんねお父さんお母さん。私やっぱり親不孝者だと思う。 でも本当に私の幸せを願っていてくれるなら、この暴挙をどうか許して。これが私の選択。そして私たちをもてあそぶ者たちへの抗議。どうして私たちをどちらかが殺されなければならないの？どうして私たちは殺し合うしか対話ができないの？
What the fuck? They're being forced to kill each other. Alright, whatever. By the fox and the fucking... Is it the tree? Wait, was that... It's like some fucking... I guess that... Wait, no, that's Shoe with the friends, right? Hey, how are you here? You're the boss. Are you not?
稀に人里に真意を宿した希少な血を持つ者が生まれることがそのようなものが里に現れるたびに我らは一族の跡取りにそのものを嫁に欲するようまじないをかけた。
何を言って
歴代の跡取りたちは皆うまくたぶらかして戻ってきたが一人の跡取りはくどい
人間の娘一人たぶらかせぬようでは未熟が過ぎる。
豊樹さんはずっと私をお嫁さんにしたい一心でずっと努力してきたって孤独にずっと笑うな！一生懸命に悩んで生きてきたことゆきさんを
This is by the blue one instead of a red one. I look they might be cleared it. The god. And then it turns into... Oh, you fight both of them. Then child Hiniko is struck down at sea. Independent Hiniko.
必ず供養するからね。
The two other Hinikos, the representations of the Hinikos are still associated. What's that mean?
大丈夫か二人とも。ほら、パッチだ。早く。ほら。
Maybe there's something about the god, that other god, that is related to Teresa. So I just don't know because I've like,
本当にすまない。久しぶりの祝言に酒が過ぎたのだろう。普段は温和な方なのだ。
どうすればいいの？
この場は私が何とかしておく。
琴雪さん、一緒に。
すまなかった。私は君に全てを与えたつもりで、君が一番欲していたものに気づけなかった。私も君と同じものが欲しくなったのだ。君への愛は酔狂なまじないによって生み出されたものではないと。行きなさい。
もし私たちへの愛が本物だったなら、また会いましょう。私たちもしっかり悩んで答えを用意しておきます。悩んで答えを用意しておきます。
So goofy if they weren't already wearing fox masks with the bunny ears on. Yeah, this might be the closest thing. Oh, even that last one wasn't that bad. Other than the fact that there's probably unresolved things of just people who have allegedly been murdered. What the fuck does that wait? Letter from Kyoto. Is this part of that ending? Okay, letter from Kyoto Yuki. The days have grown warmer where I am. Was it like in Ibisugaoka? I can still recall the startling beauty of the dandelions peeking out through the cracks in the stone walls. I'd like to express my appreciation for the letter you sent me. It was quite enlightening. I will follow in your footsteps and start by simply trying to enjoy life. As per your recommendation, I purchased sauce-flavored sendai for the first time just the other day. It must have been quite a sight to see. Man dressed in a suit buying cheap rice crackers and eating them with children outside the candy store. Oh. The children laughed when they saw me, saying the real grown-ups don't buy such cheap snacks, and so I explained to them how I wasn't able to eat mini treats as a child, which is why I'm eating them now. When they heard that, they began swarming around me, telling me all the different delicious ways you can eat sauce-flavored senbai. I must say, I was taken back by when a child suggested I try putting strawberry jam on it. Imagine such a scene, a full-grown man eating snacks with children. While I was rather embarrassed, I felt like I had regained a part of my lost childhood. I tend to become reacquainted with my inner child, discover my own dreams, and live life to the fullest. Once I've done so, I hope to reevaluate my feelings for you. That was from him. Just actually told them.
私たちの人生どんな風に生きようね。琴雪さんみたいに生きてみたい。誰かをものすごく好きになって、その人のためにものすごく努力して、情熱のすべてを注ぎ込むような一途で一生懸命な生き方をしてみたい。今度は私から琴雪さんに求婚するくらいの勢いで一生懸命に。私はまだ決まってないけど、とにかく何かに一生懸命に。何それ。
This seems like it's more like
ここは静かだね。
quiet, peaceful.
誰も邪魔しない、せかさない。いるのは私たちだけ。
They found the balance.
私たちだけで行く末を決められる。
I think that's literally what they're both here. It's like further implied that she found the balance. She found the balance between the two lives.
こんな静かな恵比寿ヶ丘は初めてかも。
Yeah, she's coming at this with a lot
ここ
more
は私たちだ
wisdom
け
than the
の
other end.
静寂の恵比寿ヶ丘だね。
Yeah, like I assume it's like she's quiet in her mind type of thing. There's no more frantic worries. It's a river, calm as a river. Yeah, no, that one's definitely like supposed to be the good one. All right, so this is the UFO aliens ending. I think this is like a thing that's in every single game. There's always that alien type ending. So let's see. I imagine this is gonna be goofy as shit. But yeah, no. I mean, it makes sense why that one would be the final conclusive one too.
やはりこれは奴らの仕業かもしれない。
奴ら？
そう、宇宙人だよ。奴らは地球をずっと狙っている。そして隙あらば人間をさらい入れ替わっているんだ。凛子だって俺だって雛子だって、ひょっとしたら本人のふりをしている宇宙人かもしれない。
私は宇宙人じゃない。あるよ。あんた死んだはずじゃん。そいつにやられて。この子は私が作った対宇宙人決戦用人型サーチ&デストロイロボのロボコちゃん。この子は人間に化けた宇宙人を見つけて自動で駆除してくれるの。バッテリー切れね。
じゃあそいつに殺されたあの咲子は宇宙人？
私そいつに追いかけ回されたんだけど。
ひな子に宇宙人の匂いがついてたみたい。ひな子が宇宙人かもしれないし、ひな子の身近な友人が宇宙人かもしれない。あいつらは記憶までコピーする。でも完璧じゃないの。ひな子、 何か自分しか知らない秘密を話して。
リンコはシュウの髪の毛を集めて自分の枕に入れてたことがある。
そういうのおまじないで夢くらい見たっていいでしょ。次、リンコ。
ひなこは林間学校でパンツを脱衣所に忘れて名乗り出られなかったことがある。
リンコ、地獄の炎で焼かれろ。
このパンツは誰のだって先生が呼びかけるけどさ、あれ名乗り出られるわけないよな。
昭和ってプライバシーなかったからね。
リンコは体育を休んだ時にシュウの脱いだ服を。
ひなこはシュウと喧嘩した次の日にシュウのリコーダーに。
俺宇宙人より女子の方が怖えよ。
それまでお互いの記憶に間違いはないようだね。じゃあ次は私たちだね。シュウは青年誌のグラビアページをスクラップしてて本棚の裏に隠してる。水着ポスターにクラスの女子の顔写真を貼り付けたことがある。
待て待て、分かった。じゃあ今度は俺の番だ。サクコがブラをつけ始めたのは小6の新学期から。ひなことリンコは小5の夏休み明けだ。どうだ。
宇宙人ではなかったけれど
女の敵はあぶり出せたようね。
True. After that fox way.
ひなこや、お家に帰るよ。
宇宙人は大丈夫？
町内会の人たちがみんなやっつけてくれたぞ。
じゃあねー。
また明日。
今夜はね、ひなこの大好きなハンバーグだよ。
それお姉ちゃんの好物だってば。
Well, there's the Shiba and the fucking UFO. That's all I've seen. I probably just said that. What? Still more? Oh no. Okay, that's kind of cool, though. With endings and some. Okay, well that puts it, I mean the endings are really what explains a lot of it. I mean, again, there's probably a little bit more I've gleaned from when I actually done the word continuous endings. I would have like maybe understood something, I'm sure. Purified version. Purified sword versus not purified sword, I'm sure is I'm also wondering what the red has to do. What that means for the entire game is literally just that ending section. That is funny, but that is working that way. I think that does shed the most. I got so close. I did have to do a lot of extra lore looking. Just to like kind of predict everything. I think you can't have red capsules at all. apparently, if you want these endings, you literally cannot use one for the entire game. So like basically, frame 1, we had already like cooked the run from trying to get any of these other ones. It didn't matter if you do it at the beginning or whatever. So that will just insta-lock you into this ending essentially. Which like, there's no way I was gonna know that level of fuckery. But yeah, no, for all these other ones, I mean, it would be cool in my free time to get these and figure out what the heck is going on, like, in terms of the details, but I think getting the gist of the story from, like, watching the actual ending was pretty good. It's a pretty good game. I see why people like this series, especially, I think, back when I heard about it, there was like a lot of people who were like, oh no, you gotta play Silent Hill, and they're like, no, fuck Silent Hill, you play Resident Evil or whatever, because people are stupid and you have to play one or the other. But I can see why people defend Silent Hill so much, with all these endings and how they kind of evolve your understanding of the character. That's pretty sick. I'm pretty sure that's probably pretty consistent. I know I've seen, like, I haven't, like, or I guess I should say, I don't remember what the James endings are for Silent Hill 2, but I know he has multiple ones that I'm sure all mean different things that I just wasn't paying attention to, so. Very neat. I am curious at some point, I'm sure I could look it up, but I won't. But I imagine if you get like all the other endings, this title screen is completely different even again. But yeah, that was Silent Hill F. That was I definitely recommend that as if you're like a horror fan, or I don't know if, like I said, I don't know what a Silent Hill fan is. I actually heard that this is completely different than other Silent Hills, so like I don't know if I can say, oh, Silent Hill fans should play it, because I don't know shit. But I can say it is a fun horror game. Okay, I'm coming back. This is a few days later. I don't know what screen is good to sit on this. Or maybe I can load something. But this is I've had some time to sleep on all the endings. And while we're not good, so like obviously this, well, if you're watching, you're already here. You already know. That this is the game, you've watched the endings, blah blah blah. I'll see if I can try to explain some of my thoughts a bit better, because I felt like I finished the game and then I had all these thoughts and I couldn't quite like put them to paper, and I want to also say I still have not gotten like I have not watched like any other videos other than like some people's like first couple hours of the game still, as I've mentioned throughout the playthrough. And I did see a little bit of like because I did see a video that was like New Game Plus differences versus like New Game, because I do still want to do that. I don't know if I'll record that. You guys can let me know if you want to see like a New Game Plus run, and like maybe what ending I should go for or something. But because I'll like if like for example we want the UFO ending, I'll grind out all the other endings to get to the UFO ending and record that one specifically. Although I'm sure all the New Game Plus stuff will be, I'll be coming at a very different approach. But anyways, I was doing a lot of thinking. So wait, those are the only things I've seen, and I saw it was basically just like the very first dialogue that Hinako has at the very, like if I were to just press it right now and you watch like the 3 minutes of the intro, that's the only like actual dialogue I've seen that's different. And then I stopped the video there and I was like, okay, I gotta get my personal thoughts out before I'm too corrupted by outside influences on my theories and hypotheses and stuff, because I've been able to explain out my thoughts to other people who have like been vaguely interested in the game, or just like say my theories and whatnot to other people who haven't been playing the game, and just kind of explaining why I love this game. But anyways, so my interpretation is that this entire game, and I didn't really have to explain this a couple times, especially after I was looking at all the endings, is I think the majority of the game takes place in Hinako's mind. like even like Dark Shrine, Ibisugaoka, whatever. It's all happening in her head the whole time, and then until you get the ending, that's not the like result, or like that is the result of like you going through her internal struggle. And so there's the two sides. There's the two sides of Hiniko, which I think is interesting that they show it like this way, in this way for the game, of like how the old versions get covered up by these other ones. But basically, these like inverse portraits, I want to say, these inverse colored portraits, and everything that takes place in the Dark Shrine when you're not this Hiniko is like the marriage side of Hiniko, of like she wants to get married, she wants to do like X, Y, and Z. And that's what's even funnier about the New Game Plus dialogue. I was already kind of like on this track because of like the Fox folklore wives stuff and Tamamo no Me or whatever. And like where I was theorizing there, obviously I wasn't directly correct because there's no way I was going to predict exactly where they were going. So I was like on that track, but now it's more solidified with both the endings and then kind of like that first New Game Plus thing, where basically, yeah, Hiniko's Fox form is the one where she wants to get married. That's why it's tied to the Fox Wives tale. That's why it's all related to that. Whereas the other Hiniko's, that like I call her Child Hiniko, and because it's more associated with the doll, it seems, with the ending. I don't remember if I was saying that in that last time with the endings. But and those two are at odds in her internal mind. And so that's what's like happening. So when you see like these grotesque versions of her mom, her dad, her in this Fox form, Shu and all her friends dead, it's because this version of Hiniko is saying that her friends and parents are dead to her. And it's even more apparent in the ending, because she's saying like, I have thrown this all away and become completely entwined with this other person, giving away a part of myself, transforming into like someone that's not even recognizable anymore. Whereas I guess that's what's kind of like weird about the friend ending, is in the friend ending, it feels like, I mean, she just kind of goes back to her childhood and spends time with her friends or whatever, is what it seems like. There's no like negative connotation other than the fact that she's like kind of stuck in the past, doesn't grow up. I guess lost in the fall. I guess if I had to remember that ending, I believe she does run off with Shu into the fog, so like kind of just like wandering in the mist, no true purpose type of thing. And that's why I believe in the merged ending, everything's silent. I interpreted that as like her, because I think the village is her like mind. And so it going into chaos and all this stuff is like the struggle she's running into between like, oh, do I want this? Do I want that? The fog versus the plants, and well, I guess the fog and the plants are synonymous, but like just it's kind of like her own struggle of like this thing I knew and loved and grew up with is being torn apart, and I don't understand like what's happening. Well, like she doesn't understand what's happening, and so it's like the intrusion of the two worlds colliding essentially. But that's why I was like, in the balance ending, everything's called, it's called Silence in Ibisugaoka, I believe, because that's where she found the harmony. And I was kind of alluding to this, but she finds the harmony between that, and then that's why the city's finally silent, because she's at peace. She can move on with her life. She's moving forward, and then the UFO ending is just kind of like a joke or whatever. But I believe the balance ending is the one that I think I even said at the time was like that. Like supposedly the good ending. And then now that I've seen this, like oh, this is perfect. So now I have a new appreciation. Fogtown and Dark Shrine, I think, should, if I remember correctly now, should correlate to each Hiniko respectively. And so, like, I think in my mind the other day I was thinking like the birthing one, because it's like, oh yeah, you become a mother or whatever, and then you're just, yeah, see, like, what a vile show of life. But here, let's just go through these again, because I remember some of these I was like, oh yeah, this is like this type of like a kid or whatever that would be like jealous and angry, and Yeah, like these, like this is like a stalker. What were these? Gossips type of thing. Although this is still here. Interesting. I mean, maybe, I mean, still as like a teenager, I'm sure this is still a terrifying prospect regardless. But I guess these ones are ones I didn't interpret as much, whereas like maybe this is like you're just blind walking, aimlessly following your significant other. Did someone sever both of its legs and replace them with such disturbing things so it can go anywhere? Ah. Yeah, and so this is so it's just like you don't see, like you're not allowed to see your things. Like these are all probably an analysis to like her mom and father's relationship of just like no matter what she sees, she has to defend like her husband or whatever. This is just like she's still tied down in a sense that doesn't even have legs. Each of these dolls most likely some child's best friend. I think that would feel like this in my nightmare. I'm not sure what this doll one would be. Maybe it's supposed to be like her children, or her lost childhood. And then this one was obviously like just a birthing monster. Obviously, not what you want to be solely looked at for. It swings around a large drumstick. Instills fear and command to those bound to it. It tries to cancel out any noise with loud voice and banging. That's how it's always been. So this is like analogous to, I mean, I think this is her dad, right? It's either her dad or the puppet monster, but either way, it's analogous to her father being belligerent, loud, and violent, smacking stuff, throwing knives, throwing bottles, all that kind of stuff. And then these are the ones that are actually her friends. And her parents. I guess you never fought Shu. Oh, I guess this is like backstabbers, probably. It's like people who look at you fondly or whatever, but then they end up stabbing you in the back type of thing. And then this is. No, these have to be different. I guess I don't know what the difference potentially between the scarecrow and that is. And then yeah, these are just like the angry child, the creepy stalkers, the gossips. And maybe just the fear of pregnancy or adulthood. So yeah, and then again, this as I said last time, if I were to do the other playthroughs, I know that like, and you get the swords, there's more like stuff you pick up from those. But I just wanted to kind of like get more of these thoughts out there because I felt like I kind of watched the ending. There was some stuff going on like in my apartment, and then I was just like thinking about it, and I just couldn't process everything all at that moment. And so I was just like, well, maybe I'll just have to, and I wanted to do this the day after, just not that it really matters in this context, but I also do just want to watch some Silent Hill F content, and I refused to do it until I could get these thoughts out and be like, okay, I just wanted to get this out before I kind of confirm or deny like these two things, because I do think that just the two sides of her and that whole internal struggle, like the town being her internal struggle and the endings being the result of like what she gets out of that internal struggle, are the key things that I just wanted to get out there, because I think that is like the crux of the game and why it gets so interesting. And I do think it's fascinating that they do it in this way, because this first ending again tells you like almost nothing. It almost makes you, at least from someone who's never played another Silent Hill game before, it really makes you think, oh, like, they're supposed to be the villain, they're supposed to be this, blah, blah, blah. And so you kind of see her, like, turn into this monster that the game supposes her to be, but I think And they actually talk about it a lot. They keep saying that it's like, no, you have a choice. You have a choice. Like her sister says that you have a choice to make. Hinako says it's like it's my choice to make. Like this, it's all like not solidified in stone. And maybe that's why they made. I don't know if all the other characters are adults, but maybe that's why they made this character like a teenager, so you could know that there's because there is times where I was just like, oh yeah, this Silent Hill, they're gonna be a piece of shit, but I'm like, they are like a kid though, like surely they can't be that harsh, like unless they did something truly heinous to do this. So I think that was a good play to like kind of solidify that concept, because I think if it were like what I guess a more traditional Silent Hill character, I would be kind of more pigeonholed into thinking they are like this evil character, and I may have missed over some of those things because, like I said, I would be like, God damn, this is like a fucking middle schooler chopping off their arm. Like this is brutal. This is some crazy ass shit. Like, did they really deserve this? Like, what really happened? Which is like fascinating from the mystery perspective, because you like I'm just like I gotta know like what the fuck went on, and like when you're going through it too, you go through like your own house, you're taking like the pills or whatever and all that, and like who knows how much of that is like actually real, right? Like I said, like I think the whole thing is taking place in her mind, so which explains why people like teleport around, they're not always consistent, all of that. But it really leads you into like this world where Hinako is quite literally the villain in this ending. But the other ending, especially these two, I mean, it doesn't tell you here, but this is like the fox wedding, and then I don't remember what they called this. It's like the fox that wets its tail or something like that. But it's basically you choose your friends. I think these two really explain and kind of like send that message home of like she truly does have a choice in the matter. Like this one was like, yeah, you don't self-doubt even. See a bottomless pit of self-doubt. Like she didn't have any confidence in herself to know what she wanted. Became a murderer and all that stuff. Whereas these ones, she made a choice, but then realized that when she was forced into a choice she wasn't ready for, bad things happen. She gets lost in the fog with her friends. She gets forced into a marriage and loses her own identity and sense of self, and just defers to these men who treat her as objects. And then this is the one where she says, I'm finally ready. I'll make my choice. I'll get married when I'm ready. I'll wait for the right time when this is good and everything's like set. Like she found the balance. She made her boundaries, all that stuff. Like where the character should go. And I don't know if that's a thing that can even happen in the other Silent Hills, or if that is a common thing. And maybe that's what makes it so different. Maybe that's why. Because like I said, I don't know any of this. But yeah, I guess when I was trying to think about the flowers in the fog, I was just thinking, I thought they were separate, but the fog really was tied to Fox Hinako. And then it was, I guess, the red underworld nature of all of this is to signify the death of her past, essentially. Her losing everything to her friends. Although who knows what happens when, like, I am kind of curious how much truly changes by not taking red capsules, you know? Like, do you see as much crazy shit? Excuse me. Because it does say it makes you hallucinate. Yeah, and then purified the sacred sword or didn't obtain it. That is actually very interesting. You don't even have to purify it. But this would piss me off. I mean, I'll do it eventually, but had I gotten to the ending and then I did all this work to purify this sacred sword for this fox thing or whatever ends up happening, and then suddenly you get the ending where both of the men in Hinako's life are just jerks. She loses all sense of herself. Oh god. That's a disaster, dude. That is like actually in my opinion, I think that's worse than this ending. In terms of Himiko, like her getting lost in the fog with her friends, sure, fine, whatever. No harm comes to that. I guess, I mean, in terms of public harm, this one's better for the safety of the people around her. However, in this one, at least she retains some sense of herself. This is just like horrifying. After seeing like, oh no, I know Himiko best, you're gonna treat her like shit, blah blah blah, oh yeah, no. Oh my god. That was... And then, yeah, no, this was the best. I keep waffling on all these endings and all this stuff. I mean, this one's like, as a game, just for as a gamer, this one's the best, but in terms of the actual story, this is I think the cool thing. And just honestly, this is what kind of makes me want to play Silent Hill 2 and learn more about Silent Hill 2. So maybe in the future there's a Silent Hill 2 remake playthrough in the future, provided it's still on PlayStation Plus and all that stuff. But yeah, I think that's everything I can think of. I think I already yapped about how the items were related. I mean, we talked about the capsules, I'm pretty sure, the peony and all that. I did get my thoughts about how the enemies are tied to each side of her. I didn't make I didn't like look at the journal since last time, so I didn't have like the direct relation. But I can kind of see where I'm sure a lot of them are wrong. Let me just say that. But like I'm thinking that the Dark Shrine enemies are related to marriage like themes, and then the ones in the town, Fog Town, are all like related to her childhood type thing. So yeah, I think that's everything. I think that's everything I wanted to get out there, just to make sure that I've explained my thought process, so that way the next time I come back to this game, if I do for a New Game Plus or whatever theories I craft, I can now confirm with the Silent Hill veterans, so to speak, the lore spurts, the lore experts, if you will. So yeah, I will be deferring now to them to see if anything I had said during any of this is even remotely true. I mean, I think a lot of it is pretty close, but I know I got some things wrong here and there, and then I'm probably just absolutely horrendously wrong on other things. But it is a fun game. I will be playing through all the endings regardless at some point. Like I said, if you want to see a specific ending, let me know. I probably won't start a second playthrough until these come out, so there shouldn't be any worries on that front. I have too many games, honestly, at the moment to get through. So for real this time, now that I know that there's like 3 endings or 3 pieces that I'm gonna edit together for this. But for real this time, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the series. Leave a like and subscribe if you did. Let me know what you thought about Silent Hill F and what your thoughts were, and let me know if you do want to see an ending, which one you'd like to see me do in a New Game Plus run. I can't obviously do the last 2 because I'm thinking, sorry, I know I'm just doing my sign off, but if I'm gonna do New Game Plus, I should probably do one of the other 2 endings. So if you want to see a New Game Plus ending, let me know if you want. Well, wait, maybe I could do the UFO one. I just can't do complete 2 different full endings, obviously. So yeah, yeah, let me know. Let me know if you even want to see it. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next series. All right, goodbye.